What's up guys, recently we have been doing a kind of like a mini series I guess, where what I've been talking about is 5 things in each video that you should already know about RuneScape. So these are common things that people do know about, but maybe you didn't know them. So in this video we're going to be covering 5 more, and then I've got a bonus one at the end about the Spirit Cave. If you didn't know about it, I'm going to mention it now so you can skip it if you want to. I've mentioned it a few times in the past, but someone did put it in a comment, so thank you to you, and I probably should mention it because every time I do, people are like, what the frick do you mean? How did I not know about this? So we'll mention it real quick when we get to the end. Anyway, if you find the video useful or helpful, or if you just enjoyed it in general, please do leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new, and also, if you can think of any others, please do leave them in the comments. Makes making the videos easier for me, and I'll of course use your comment in the video as well. Anyway, let's go. The first thing I'm going to be talking to you guys about is going to be that you can label your presets and your action bars. Now I'm putting them both together because someone mentioned in the last video saying, I noticed you could label presets. Now I thought this was just a given, but if not, then hey, you can actually, when you make a preset, you can add names to these. I think most people will know this, but like I said, that's the point of the video, and you can actually pick the things in here and what you want to be called, and that way you know exactly what the preset is when you come in and load it. You can come to this bit and you can pick it and you can load it, and it keeps track of it nice and easy. Now the next thing that I've had is the action bar. So these action bars here, as you can see, I have mine as action bar preset 1, preset 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 15. Now I have had people pestering me on stream to do this and fix it and name them, and I probably should do it, but I haven't, and it's not the end of the world, but it is useful to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So if you go into the settings and then you come down to action bar, then if you scroll down where it says display additional action bars and go past that, it says change action bar preset names. Now in here, if you obviously got preset 1, so that'd be the first one, you could change that. Now I know that my number 1, in fact I don't know, is my number 1 melee? My number 1 is melee, so if I can change that to melee, scroll right to the top and have that to melee. And then number 2 could be my range, which is what it is. So if I put that to range, and then number 3 is magic. So if I put this to magic now, let's find magic on here. There we go. And it's all just the same. There's no dual wield or anything like that. And the rest, I mean, number 6 is defensive. Do we have that on there? I don't know if we do. Defense, there we go. Cool. Right, so we'll just do that for now. And then if you right click this now to change them, it'll actually tell you which is convenient, because every now and again I'll mix these up, these ones down here, and I'll have to mess around trying to get them to go back, and it just unbalances and it's just freaking annoying. But if you have them labeled, it's going to be easy, because I go, right, this is meant to be defense tab, so I come here and I pick defense, and then I know that's what's going to load. I could set this to my utility one, I suppose, and I could have that. This one could be my switches. I don't know if you could have it as switches or something relevant anyway. This is like food, potions, and prayers, and I could probably do that with like constitution or whatever. But having those labeled and stuff is going to be pretty useful. Did you guys know about this one? Because I only found about it recently when people pestered me on stream, so let me know. And let's go to number 2. This next one, probably only useful for people who are doing like quests or maybe clue scrolls, that sort of stuff. I freaking really like this new Santa outfit. I think they did a good job of it. I've got 2 in the bank actually, so it's pretty cool. I just need to keep that key. Anyway, I got distracted. I'm sorry. So this one, what I want to say about is you can actually drag your teleports from the lodestones here into a keybind slot. So if you are someone who's doing quests because you want to teleport around a lot, or you are someone who is, I don't know, maybe doing lots of clue scrolls, and these are useful, if they are useful for clue scrolls these days, you can drag them off and you can take them down to your action bar, and you can overwrite something on your action bar. I don't really want to do this, but we're going to put it over there, and you can start slotting them over your action bar so that you've got like your actual, all your teleports. You could have a full teleport one if that's useful for someone who's actually using clue scrolls and stuff. Now I've just ruined my melee bar, but it is what it is. I didn't really use it ever anyway. Then you can just press those keybinds to teleport straight there. You don't need to open this. You just go. So if I press number 1, I'm in Berthorpe. If I press number 2, I'm in Ugalagalug. You know what I mean. This place over here with the Ascension place. And it's that simple. So you could be going, you could surge, you could pick up your clue scroll thing, press number 4, and then suddenly you're in Karamja as well. So this can be pretty useful for that sort of stuff. And I'm sure that, you know, some people will get a use out of this. But did you know? Because I know most people do this and then click on this. Now, one little bonus tip with this as well. If you right click the lodestone teleport thing, it will take you to the last thing, the last place you went. So the last lodestone you used will be there as a quick option, so you never actually have to keybind or anything. You don't have to click into it. If you know you need to go back to Karamja and you've just maybe been to War's Retreat, for an example, you can right click this and press that, and it'll take you straight back to the last place that you went to. Pretty cool. I use that a lot, so if you didn't know that one, there you go. Anyway, Number three, we're probably going to need to run to a bank to show you this one specifically and give you a bit more idea of how it works, but it is that you can actually keybind your pocket slot specifically. Now, I'm not talking about you can keybind your WEN book and have that, and then you can just press number 1 to turn the WEN book on or turn the WEN book off. If you actually go to a bank, we're going to grab out a different book or like a few different books. Let me just chuck these away and we'll grab all of these, right? We've got all these different god books, all these different pocket slot items. If I take the WEN book off, as you can see, the thing, I can press it and it'll equip it, but that's all it is. If I take it off and I drag the actual pocket slot, as you can see it moves, and put that on the keybind instead, it'll show as empty. Now if I click a book and equip a book, it will update to the grimoire. If I put on a book of jazz or script of jazz, it'll update to the jazz. If I change, as you can see, this is where this is going to go. Now with this, I can toggle any book that I have equipped on or off with a keybind, and it will update with whatever I actually put it on. So you can actually have this super convenient, and you can make sure you don't waste your books like I do all the time by having a nice keybind. I don't use this personally because I just don't have enough keybind space. So down here I use it all. It's really messy. I need to rework it. I know. But this is pretty useful, and I know not many people do actually know about this one. So hopefully this will be useful for some people if you are someone who does like to waste a grimoire page or something like that every now and again. And hopefully this will save you some money. But there you go. Let's move on to number 4. This one is going to take us to the Grand Exchange. So we're going to head over there right now, and I want to just talk about some quick little shortcuts, I guess, in the actual Grand Exchange for some people who maybe didn't know this. Now, if you didn't know this, please do let me know in the comments, because I think this is mostly common knowledge. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. Right, so if you come into the Grand Exchange and you want to sell something or buy something, you've got buy and you've got sell. Now you would come in here, you want to buy, and if I wanted to buy some more Saradomin brew flasks, which you can't trade these ones, let me get some different ones. Let me get one of these. If I wanted to buy some more Saradomin brew flasks, I could come in here and I could go Saradomin brew, and I could look and find the flask, and I can do that. Or instead I could click the buy button. Before searching, just click the item that you have in your inventory, and it will buy the item. It will bring this buy option up for this, so you could then like add the limit that you want, and you can offer the buy, and it'll do it. And this is a buy offer for the item that you already had. So if you are going to buy more supplies from your bank and you're going to do it like that, then just get one of each. So like note this and grab one of these, one of these, one of these out of your bank, and just grab the stuff that you need, and then go to Grand Exchange, buy this, add the limit, and then go back and then buy this and just buy it like this. Rather than searching through stuff, you'll save a lot of time. Now the same goes as well if you don't click any of these. If you don't click buy, if you don't click sell, if you click straight from your inventory from this page, it'll actually just do a sell offer straight away. So you don't have to click sell and then pick something. You can just immediately click from here. I think most of you probably know about the sell thing. Maybe not as many people knew about the buy thing. I'm gonna guess that most people probably did, but if not, then let me know in the comments, because again, I think it's common knowledge, but I could be wrong. This woolly hat, by the way, been there ages. So subscribe to the channel, like literally sub to the channel, just to find out when this sells, because I am not budging. I bought it for this to price check it. It won't sell back. It's probably never going to sell back, but it's staying there. I don't care. It's staying there. But anyway, yeah, few little shortcuts for the Grand Exchange. Hopefully they're useful. Alrighty, final thing is going to be also about keybinds. Why does this place feel so claustrophobic, man? Like, is it just me, or does the max guild just feel claustrophobic and you just kind of like hate it and you just prefer the Grand Exchange? This is just me. This has nothing to do with anything, by the way. So, right. Anyway, we're talking about prayer preset keybinds and prayer presets in general. So, prayer presets, you can actually have more than one. Now, obviously, you know about quick prayers. You click the thing, and it loads your quick prayers that you've set, and you can go to set quick prayers. But you can actually have more than one, as you can see. So if we go here, and then we go to select quick curses, or quick prayers if you're on the prayer book, you can create presets, and you can name it, and you can do your own things, and you can create these, and then you can set them all up. Now, this is cool. Obviously, once you've done that, you can then load the magic one if that's what you wanted, or if you wanted to load the Araxo one, because I made one specifically for Araxo for some reason, using Protect from Range and Turmoil. I must have been meleeing back at this point. I don't know when I made this. But anyway, you can do that. You can switch between them. Or, as well, you can actually keybind each individual one. Now, of course, you could take this down here and you could do that, and that would just do toggle on and off, and it would work. It doesn't light up, but it would work, and it would just do the first one all the time. What you can do instead, though, is go into the select quick cursors option again, and then drag the actual icons next to each one down to the actual action bar. So you could have number 1 there, and then you could have number 2 there, and that way you can switch between the presets that you've got. So you can press number 1, you can press number 2, and then it'll swap those over, and it'll be nice and easy. And obviously press the same one that's already on again, it'll turn it off, your prayers go off. So these are useful, and honestly I should do this rather than having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, because obviously that would normally be the melee version of these. Yeah, 6 keybinds wasted. I could just do like 2 or 3 or something like that. I should do that, and I do need to really work on my keybinds, but this can save you space. It can also save you money as well if you press it and you include the protect item curse on there as well. You should definitely do that, and you won't forget about it. I'm gonna try and start doing this, I think, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully this was useful too. This is our last one, except for the spirit cape, which we're going to quickly go and talk about now. There's no point in me making like an extra thing. I'll just go and tell you guys. If you go to the Damonheim reward shop, Damonheim, whatever, let's buy the kinship or get the kinship ring. To go there, you can get yourself a spirit cape from the reward shop that will make your familiars better. I'm not going to fully explain it just because I want to save time, but you can go here and you can buy yourself, where is it at? A spirit cape. Now once you've got this, you can just leave it in your bank. I think you can even destroy it. Maybe once you've bought it, you've unlocked the thing, but it basically just reduces the cost of scroll abilities that your combat familiar uses by 20%. So you can use more scrolls on it from when you go from the bank to actual fight. So it's technically more DPS, and it also means that if you use a spiritual prayer potion or something, you get more out of it. That's pretty much what it means. It's good, you should get it. It's a passive, you don't have to do anything with it. If you didn't know about it, then hey, there you go. But otherwise, guys, thank you all so much for watching today. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this little series thing. If I can think of more stuff, then I will do it. It's obviously common stuff because that's the point of the video. But otherwise, I appreciate you all watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.